Welcome to those of you just tuning in. We're in the second inning here with nobody out.
The catcher.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Wilson Contreras is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Good hard sinker swung on and missed. 0-2. Contreras, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Ready with another 0-2. Swing and a liner. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Yanked on the ground down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double.
Not really much the pitcher can do about that one. He put the ball down in the zone where he wanted it, but it was just a solid piece of hitting. Goes down and gets it and pulls it into the corner for extra bases.
Yeah, as you know, Dan, sometimes the hitter just wins. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Hit on the ground to third. Scooped up. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And now this ball's going to wind up out of play. And that'll compound matters even further. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely. As a look now to pitch. Javier Baez will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Fouled away. And another foul ball. The 0-2 delivery. Hot shot on the ground to short. Newman's got it. To Frazier at the bag. On to first, a double play.
Oh, that double play gave him a really good chance to minimize the damage here. One run has come across, but now he just has to work to strand that runner at third. Would be pretty huge if he can do that.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Left center, base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Well, we've already had some hard-hit balls in the first 2 innings here, and here's another one. Absolutely jumped off his bat and into the outfield, bringing another run home here in the early going.
Base hit, line drive into the corner. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
That is what every manager is looking for out of the middle of his lineup. When you get your 3, 4, and 5 hitters producing this early in the season, it can be contagious, and everyone in the lineup starts to contribute.
Runner in scoring position with Sagan. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And add one more as this is now a 6-0 ball game. And he's going to make it easily. It's a stand-up triple. And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Wow, he's getting his daily conditioning in during the game. That's his second triple, so obviously he's seeing the ball great, and he's showing he knows how to motor.
And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's 7-0. And he is in at third base with an RBI triple.
Everybody has bad days at the office, including starting pitchers. He's given up 5 runs in this inning.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made. third set to get underway, and now it'll be the catcher, Jacob Stallings.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job one at bat at a time.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking two until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
High and deep down the left field line. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Comes set with the 0-1. This is line to left. Peterson is there, and he has it for the out. So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Kevin Newman, his matchup numbers with Hendricks. He carries a .308 batting average, and he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. Now it'll be Brian Reynolds as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
And for me, this is the side he looks more fluid from. A little more control in his swing, and it seems to lead to more consistent contact than from the right side.
He'll hold at second, and there are two aboard now.
Hey, I like this right here. Offense putting a little bit of pressure right here on the defense. This game is not over yet. And if somebody can catch a gap or maybe hit one out, we got a chance to get back.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play. Austin Davis is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Hit high and deep out to left field, and that'll hit off the ivy out there. The throw into second.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly. Here's Javier Baez, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only one run scored.
And boy, the Cubs have come to play as this is good for extra bases as well. And they'll keep it going here as he's into third base with a triple.
And this is what good major league hitters do with a pitch on the outer half. They don't try to do too much with it. Just square it up the best you can and drive it to the opposite gap. By the time the outfielders react and get to it, he's well on his way to third.
Lifted down the line in left. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike in the. Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin, as we begin the top of the fourth. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but it's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Now to bat, Colin Moran. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. Comes in with 6 hits in 23 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. Pulled toward right center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So now to the plate, Gregory Polanco. First offering on its way.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one without a doubt is gone. Gregory Polanco leaves the yard with a solo shot. First home run of the campaign for him, and they're now on the board, though still well behind.
Yeah, they dug themselves quite a hole, but they say the first thing you need to do when that happens is to stop digging. Well, with that solo shot, they've stopped digging, but they've got a long way to go before they climb out of this hole completely.
Hayward gets under it and makes the catch to end. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. Swing and a miss, 0-1. High and deep down the left field line. And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away.
Number 8.
But this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2. And now here is Anthony Rizzo, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. And this is going to find the alley, as he might have himself his second double of the ballgame. And he is into second base with a double, his third hit this afternoon.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. The 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. The next 0-2. Lifted down the line in left. Here's another 0-2. Rounded softly down the line toward first. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly. In the new inning set to get underway. And next to hit is the catcher, Jacob Stallings. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. 0-1 delivery.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
So he froze him for the strikeout. Jacob Stallings goes down for the first out in the 5th inning. Michael Perez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 5.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Kevin Newman. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Jason Shreve is into the ball game as part of that double switch, as he'll take over on the mound and in the 2 spot in the lineup. Michael Perez stays in the ball game in the 9-hole and takes over out in center field. Wilson Contreras is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Down the left field line and deep. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. First offering. David Bodie comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit in the air out to center field. Perez is there. 2 gone. Here's the first pitch. Kyle Hendricks is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. O'Neill Cruz will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the sixth.
Number 61. O'Neill
First offering.
Cruz.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's a line drive. Base hit to left field. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. O'Neill Cruz has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Now here's the pitch. Ground ball right side. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. One hit in the inning, but no one left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the sixth. The Cubbies are in. Sean Poppin is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. O'Neill Cruz will stick around as he'll take over in right field. Fouled off. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
That's the heavy sinker right there. He has the ability to get ground balls when he needs them, potential double play situations, or to get that jam job with no one on base, that tapper right back to the pitcher. One of the toughest pitches to hit in the game.
Jason Hayward comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. 8 runs, 11 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. Now a flare out to left center, and that's in there. Base hit. Throw is up the line as it gets away. And he'll make it to third with a triple.
Up next for the Cubs.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Drilled down the line. Hayward takes his lead at third with 1 away. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes.
And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
How frustrating is that, Dan? He tries to bury something in with 2 strikes, and this guy's able to put a bat on baseball and find a way to hit a soft liner to the opposite field.
You know, sometimes you have to tip your cap. That inside-out swing as a pitcher, you think you've thrown a good pitch, but sometimes as a hitter, they put a good swing on it and still ends up for a base hit.
And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Up next for the Cubs.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Skied into straightaway right. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Josh Peterson is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson. And that one yanked just foul. Here comes the 1-2.
swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over.
Another good inning for the Cubs here, and you don't need me to tell you that these folks don't need much of a reason to have a good time. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business persons. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up Colin Moran. Grounded to the right, fielded cleanly, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Eric Gonzalez steps into the on-deck circle now, looking to start something here with one gone in the inning. And they'll issue the intentional walk here. Interesting decision with the bases empty and one away. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Don't want to forget about it. And a rather interesting decision here as they'll put him on and move the runner into scoring position now. Digging in will be Jacob Stallings. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. And a surprising intentional walk here from the dugout as that will now load the bases. Digging in next, Michael Perez, looking to cut into that big deficit they've got in front of them. Well, I've officially seen everything now as they issue the intentional walk with the bases loaded. Next, it'll be Kevin Newman. He flew out in his last AB.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another...
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So it winds up being a run on no hits, and they leave 2 men on. Last half of the 7th here. And stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase, but he's not going to get there. And he's headed for extra bases again. Contreras takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And now gracious, just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
To the plate now, David Bodie. No balls and 1 strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Number 6.
In there, and he's in control 0-2 now. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. On a swing and a miss, and that wasn't exactly the most convincing at-bat of the afternoon as he's gone on 3 pitches, 1 away. Now into the box, Kyle Hendricks. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. And he tries to bunt here, but this is going to be foul, so that's a costly out number 2. And stepping in, Javier Baez. He went down on strikes last time up. Oh, and an ugly swing there. It's 0-1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. So here is O'Neill Cruz. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Here it comes, 2-0. Key Brian Hayes is on deck. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. Next, here is Ke'Bryan Hayes. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Cruz aboard here at first with nobody out. A ball and 2 strikes.
I got to count 1 and 2.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2 and 2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. On the move is Hayward. He can't make the play as it hops over the wall, and that's a break for the defense as it's going to keep the runner from first from scoring.
Just a great approach at the plate right there. Takes that pitch on the outer half and goes with it. He clearly hit it well because it bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
1 and 1.
And that misses 1 and 1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2 and 1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 3-2 pitch. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Colin Moran stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run is scored. 2 runs are in. Now a 3rd runner heading for the plate. Now the 3rd man is scored. Moran takes the turn at 3rd. He wants it all. He scores. And the deficit now stands at 5.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
This lineup has a chance to knock this guy right out of the game. 4 runs in the inning, and they smell blood.
Boy, Dero, you hit the nail right on the head right now. This is a team that can score some runs. They have a pitcher that's reeling right now. They need to knock him out and knock him out ASAP.
3 and 1. 4 runs here in this half inning. And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk. So here's Adam Frazier, who was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time.
Yeah, but I don't think that's going to happen here again. At least not intentionally, not with a lead like this.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. Now at the plate is Jacob Stallings, and their runners at the corners now, and the runner back. And here's indication from the dugout of an intentional pass, and that will load the bases here and set up the force at the plate. Now the first pitch. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And he is safe at the plate as he wasn't able to recover in time. Frazier, the runner at 3rd. Stallings is at 2nd with nobody out. 1-1 to count. And looked like the sinker here, but a good job of knocking this thing down. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And he will score from 3rd. A daring move as he scores on what ought to be called a wild pitch. Score the run from 3rd, and don't look now, but the lead's cut to 2 here. Stepping in next, Kevin Newman. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. 7 runs have crossed the plate in the inning. 3-1 the count to the Pirates shortstop.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late. And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he will not have a play behind him. It's an infield single. Ke'Bryan Hayes digging in now as he rips it on the ground to second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. First pitch of the AB now. Down the left field line and deep.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
Back up the middle and through into center field. A base hit. 1 run scores.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Into the box, Colin Moran, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. They get the force at the plate. On to Rizzo at first, and they get them both. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Cody Ponce. He worked the walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Hayes at third. Goodwin on at second with 2 down. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Hayward has a read on it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. But not before they bat around here this half inning, as 9 men wind up coming around to score. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. And we are tied 11. Here's Jason Hayward now. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Ready with the 0-2. He just picked him apart in that at-bat as he's gone on 3 pitches, 1 away. Here's Chris Bryant now. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1 is the count.
And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And that's just shy of the baskets and off the ivy. The relay. And it's in time. He's out at second as a good relay gets him.
Well, he clearly thought he had a shot at 2 on the hit, but they did a nice job in the outfield of getting it in quick to cut him down.
Ian Happ stands in as he looks at a called strike. Great line for him in this one. Couple of triples and a double thus far. And he falls behind 0-2. High in the air out to center field. Alford's under it. And he's got it for the final out of the frame. Cubs are down. Ready now is Adam Frazier, and his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the ninth. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Look out, 2-0 now.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Jacob Stallings will be next. Swing and a liner. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. Around second now and headed for third. Frazier heads for the plate. And he will score on the inside the park home run. And that was a gift right there. Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. 1 ball, no strikes to count.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring up Anthony Alford. And a ball, 1-0.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Stallings rounds the corner and is headed home. And the runner will score from first. And he will make it all the way around the bases. It's an inside the park 2-run home run.
Hey, D-Roll, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Hit in the air to center field. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Brandon Workman enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9. First pitch on its way. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. Next to stand in is Ke'Bryan Hayes. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit the other way out toward right field. Hayward has a read on it, and that will end the inning. Up 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning. No errors and no one left. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Anthony Rizzo is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Ground ball foul down the left side. The 1-1 home.
Count 2-1.
Line to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
There's a saying amongst the offense, Dan, anybody can get 3 hits in a big league game. It's that 4th one that separates you.
Talk about he's having a good week in one night. Could you imagine 4 hits in 1 game? I'd say he's having a pretty good day.
Oh, that's well hit. Deep center field. Going back is Alford. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Into the box, Wilson Contreras, already a homer and 2 doubles to his credit thus far. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Alford has to range back a ways, but he makes the catch in front of the ivy for out number 2. First pitch of the AB on its way. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. And he's going to put this one away, and the Pirates move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over.
Wow, that was a fun one to watch. A great game for guys with the sticks, but for pitchers, not so much. A classic slugfest, and they walk away on top in the end.
14-11, the final score in this one. The Pittsburgh Pirates came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Cody Ponce claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show.
Inside the show, here's your host, Justin Allegri. Inside the show with Justin Allegri.
Hey there, baseball fans. Justin Allegri. The season is still young. Let's check out some of the results from yesterday. Looking first at the NL East, the Rays allowed only 5 hits in the game as they took down the Fish in Miami 3-0. The Los Angeles Dodgers picked up 14 hits in total as they
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Chicago Cubs. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Now at the plate, here is Kevin Newman, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. 1-1. Now this is on the ground for Baez. It's short. Scooped up. Throw on to first, and one shortstop rounds out to the other, one away. At the plate now is Brian Reynolds. In his career versus this pitcher, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Line drive, base hit.
The third baseman, number 13, KING-zNITROGEN.
So now to the plate, Brian Hayes. 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Now the 2-1. All even at 2-2. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Roll, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations.
I feel like I'ma live somehow.
Your love never meant much to me. Love never meant much to me. Your love never meant much to me.
God. The God party is Tokyo and I'm Godzilla. Playing blackjack versus dead, you're on the card dealer. Just bought a demon, I'm screaming about the car dealer. Last temptation of Mike, but I'm a God figure. Tell me as a Bob that the God don't need a job, and if I did, the oligarchs be missing the when I'm gone. This is Bonaparte and he paired with Tucson, and they went on a world conquest. Tear you from me apart. Michael remained man, but still virtuous. Wait to make a penny, you found out the church services. Not a holy man, but a moral in my perverseness. So I support workers unionizing their services.
They say that you don't love me. Hey, I'm guessing I'ma be okay. You say that you don't feel me now. I feel like I'ma live somehow. Your love never meant much to me. Love never meant much to me. Your love never meant much to me. Your love never meant much.
Born from the ether, I just appeared out of cloud. Scream invaded the world. Drake was coming out like you break me. I watch my mouth shot, he don't pronounce my name correct. Rules will gotta be rules, any exceptions, and I'm not a leader. Think in the box and I get him, I fix the shot as if I eat a donut hole. Don't get to the crib and quickly. I watch my mouth when I'm finished watching y'all suck clock. Don't doubt you put an ounce of that evil on me, I'm flipping Ricky. I give an inch to you simps, I'll never forgive me. Not saying it's a conspiracy, but you're all against me. You see a future with brother Jules, ain't the shit, but cancel my trip, turn the time machine back around a sense.
They say that you don't love me. Hey, I'm guessing I'ma be okay. You say that you don't feel me now. I feel like I'ma live somehow. Your love never meant much to me. Love never meant much to me. Your love never meant much to me. Your love never meant much.
Every child, woman and man, opinion don't matter, stick to your plan. If they judge, still don't budge, don't give an inch
get right to it. It's time for the Home Run Derby. Now batting, Colin Moran. The clock is now running. Go. Remaining. Welcome to the Home Run Derby. Two hitters will go head-to-head. Let's get right to it. It's time for the Home Run Derby. Hitting first in this championship round, Gregory Polanco. Well grounded on that one.